What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2022 Topps Update Half Jumbo Case Break number 49. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. Welcome, especially if you're new to the channel. A little bit about us. We've been around for 5 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as we can. These will go out right at the beginning of the week. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks, and when we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get any future free breaks, just all you got to do is subscribe to the channel there. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Ricky H. Braves, Michael D. Orioles, Jason O. Red Sox, Ricky H. Cubs, Adam A. White Sox, Reds, Guardians, and Rockies, Ricky H. Tigers, Jason O. Royals, Ryan B. Astros, Juan M. Angels, Richard L. Dodgers, Brian G. Brewers, Ricky H. Twins, Anthony B. Marlins, Ricky H. Mets, Douglas G. Yankees, Vincent H. A's and Phillies, Ricky H. Pirates, Jason O. Cardinals, Brian G. Padres, Ricky H. And Giants, Ricky H. Mariners, Stephen B. Rays, Jason O. Rangers, Ricky H. Blue Jays, Brian G. And Nationals, Ricky H. All righty. I brought out the J-Rod, show it off, and hey, if anybody's interested, it's up for sale. That is the Platinum 1/1 All-Star Game card. Current high bid $2,800 on eBay. But, you know, All-Star Rookie of the Year voting's coming up on Monday. But, you know, All-Star Rookie of the Year voting's coming up on Monday, so. Or the announcement, anyways, coming up Monday. If you got a spare $3,000 lying around, you know, invest now, my friends. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring it out while I still own the thing. All right, box topper Trout for the Angels. Silver packs. Hopefully we can, let's find another J-Rod Platinum. That'd be incredible. I'd probably get called into question if I pulled another one. People say, hey, you're up to something. All right. Let's do this. Good luck, everyone. Abrams rookie. Pena rookie. Suzuki rookie. Sam Hilliard rainbow. And for Washington, 100 career home runs, Soto to 2022. Behind that for Kansas City, John Heasley, rookie auto, 87. Bobby Witt, the black gold rookie. Xander and Soto, 87. Kansas City is Ryan. John Heasley. And Washington is Ricky. do something about this microphone. Okay, are we back on? There we go. Sometimes my equalizer just cuts out for some reason. I have no idea why. It's so strange. Like some nights will be on for hours and hours and no problem, and then other nights it's just cut off out of nowhere. Arias rookie. Waffle. Brad Boxberger. Gold foil. Verlander die cut. Corbin Burns All Star and Chris Bryant 87. The midnight Saturday break. It always gets so quiet. Everybody's falling asleep on me. The world is pure imagination. All right. Gold foil Kikuchi. And for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo, Major League material. Oh, I got you, bud. No, it's always this way. Saturday, the last break on Saturday, the like midnight break, it just you can have like the longest chat ever in the break before. Oh, there's a Julio All-Star base. But as soon as like you can have 20 people chatting away in the break before, but once you hit that midnight one, it always dies. It doesn't matter what it is. Because I think I've said this before. I think East Coast is going to bed and West Coast is just kind of getting started. Like because I always notice I get a lot of guys from California who buy in the breaks. They always, for the most part, watch the videos. They don't watch live. And then all the East Coast guys are like, oh, I'm beat. I got to go to bed. Torkelson rookie. So it's always this way in the midnight break on Saturday. Just cool. Gets a little lonely, but what can you do? Did you see a backwards card? What? Is there something backwards? I don't think so, but let's double check. Maybe. It's always possible. I could have missed something. I pulled it. I pulled the 101 out of a hobby box on Wednesday night. Just it's actually a kind of a funny story. I think I told it last night. Wednesday I was working all day. Um, Sorry about that. That was some of my equalizers being weird. Hold on. it's on now. No, I think I didn't see a backwards card. Those are all the base we did so far. I mean, I think I got whatever it was, so I don't see anything. No worries. No big deal. Hey, man, I make mistakes sometimes, dude. Believe me. If I do, you guys got to call it. It's cool with me. I'll always double check. Yeah, so Wednesday, I went to work at like 3 in the morning, and then I was going all day. And I didn't get home till like 10 at night. All right. Pool house Rainbow. Here's a for Boston. Ted Williams, image variation. Look at that thing, man. That's awesome. Short print. For Ricky. So I was going all day. I got home at like 10 at night. And when I was out, I had picked up cards, and I was like, in the last hobby box I opened, I had hit a Buxton All-Star Stitches Gold patch auto. So when I was out, I was like, I did good in the first box. Let me grab another. So I just grabbed another box. So I come home that night, and I'm at my kitchen island, right? I'm eating. It's about midnight. I'm exhausted, like one eye open, exhausted. And I'm kind of like eating, and I also started opening this box of cards. And I sat there and contemplated, like, I should really go upstairs and record it. And then I was like, well, screw it. Just open the box. Like, I was so tired, I didn't want to even come upstairs and do it, right? So I started opening it. It was a J-Rod rookie, and I was watching this show, and I fell asleep on the counter, like laying my head on the counter. So food's here, computer's up here, and these cards are open and like spread like that across the counter. And I'm asleep right here for like an hour and 15 minutes. I wake up and I look down, and sitting in the cards, I see it says 1 of 1 up here in the corner. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, because I was like, I was asleep. I just woke up. It sat there for like the hour I was asleep. I'm so lucky I didn't like swipe it with my arm or spill food on it or do whatever. And the 101 Platinum All-Star Rodriguez was just sitting there. I was like, holy shit. And of course, the one time I don't record opening a box is when I pull that card. Bo Brisky, gold foil. I couldn't believe it. I was so pissed. Oh, man, there's a nice one for Detroit. Spencer Torkelson, vintage rookie to 99. 93 of 99 on the vintage stock. Very nice. Jason, nice hit, buddy. So, I'm serious. It took me like 10 minutes to even contemplate, like, figure, like, I was just out of it. I was like, wait, what the hell just happened? And I was like, oh my God, I really pulled this card. So then I was doing the math on it. And, I was trying to explain to my son, like, first of all, just to pull a Platinum 101 is like 1 in 700 cases, but then for it also to be one of the Platinum 101s you want to pull, the J-Rod, like, it's astronomically lucky. That's all there is to it. And of course, the one time I don't record is when I pulled this card. We would easily gotten into the top 10 this week if I'd actually recorded it. And it was funny. I was telling my business partner about it the next day. He's like, "You should like repackage it somehow and do the video." I was like, "No, that's all I need." I said somebody to figure out what I did, and then I said it'll be the end of me, that I'm trying to scam people or something. I was like, "Nah, Hunter Green rookie. Like, it just is what it is. Take the money and be happy with it." So, as I said before, it is currently up for sale for $5K with offers, of course. Richie Placid, and I don't know this guy. Rookie Rainbow. Mariano Rivera, blue Paragons of the postseason for the Yanks. Guy pulled a Julio 25 out of this last night. Yeah. So, well, we pulled one to 71 last week. And high offer on it right now is 2,800. But I don't know. Monday is the Rookie of the Year announcement, which would be shocking if he didn't win. So I might just wait until Monday and see. But it's a big card, that's for sure. Especially out of a flagship product. The numbers are, believe me, I was as shocked as anyone. I mean, I've pulled platinum 101s before a couple times, but in breaks. I never pulled one personally before. We've actually pulled platinum 101s out of blaster boxes before. It's crazy. But the odds are really long. So of course, as usual, people are like, so you keeping them? I'm like, hell no. Why in the world? Are you going to get it graded? No, it's a 101. Why would I grade it? All I can do is hurt it by grading it. Like if I was keeping it, I would grade it. And actually, it looks like it's in perfect condition. Cut, sides, everything. It is really. I got very lucky with as good a condition as this card is in. But I'm of the belief you can only hurt yourself grading a 101. I mean, it's a 101. So there's only one of them. Somebody's going to pay what they're going to pay. Taylor Wade, gold. Carlton Fisk, die cut. Contreras and Biggio. I always find it interesting, though, when you sell a card of value. At this point, I've probably sold, I don't know, 15 cards or so over, let's say, $2,500. It is amazing the stories that people come up with to send you offers of, would you please accept my offer? It's the last dollar I have. I can only afford this. Stephen Kwan, my wife's cancer will be cured if you sell me this card for half of what everyone else is offering. Like, it's amazing, like the stuff that people say to try and get you to sell them the card. I'm like, whereas I appreciate your offer, and I do. Like, I have people offering twice what you're offering. So what can I do? That would just be dumb. Nick Allen, rookie, rainbow. And for the Padres, rookie combo, Suarez Wilson. Suarez just signed a huge contract. This is actually not a bad card to get. Massive contract yesterday, like 42 million or something like that. He's a cool story. He's the guy who was in Japan. 357 to 2022. I think that's the guy, right? Suarez, he was in Japan and like, he's like a 31-year-old rookie or something like that. So the guy pulled the camo Julio last night. Huh? Was that his base auto or his base rookie, the 1 to 25? Like that was the funny thing. This one guy, Tatis Black Gold, he sent me this whole like rundown of, you should sell me this card for this much. I think the offer was 1,500, if I remember right. And he gave me this like long diatribe list of, this card sold for this much at this time. This card sold for this much at this time. This card sold. Yeah, I mean, gave me like 8 cards, 8 from his, 1 of 1 Bowman Chrome to his this, to his that. So that's why he was justifying this cost of this card, And again, you're just like, I get it, but the card's worth what someone will pay for. And then he was saying that if it was the 1 of 1 base, it should sell for about the same as the Bowman. And I'm like, dude, you don't know your cards, because if it was the 1/1 base, card would be worth 50K. Like right now. Believe me, this card's going to sell for a small fraction of what that card should sell for. Bryant Goldfoil and little Wander Franco, Jackie Robinson. It's a cool card for the Rays. For Jason, here you go, buddy. And of course, I mean, I'd be dumb not to say this. If anybody is interested in the card and wants to buy it outside of the confines of eBay, one of you one of my regulars, one of the guys I know, I'd be more than happy to save us all some money. But I don't. I've gotten a couple of those guys too who like contact me through Instagram. I want to buy that car. I'm like, I don't know you, dude. Like, you want to buy it? Go to eBay. Oh, come on. Why should you lose money? Because I don't want to get scammed. That's why. I'm not an idiot. So if I know you, it's a different story. But I don't know you, dude. Yeah, why don't I send you the card? You send me a check. How's that sound to you? Oh, perfect. Abrams rookie. Allard and Zach Green to 2022 for Kansas City. For Ryan. What's up, Chris? Trout, Castillo, and Pena, 87 rookie. Oh, man. I want to lose my headphones. They're making me sweat. But I'm worried the equalizer's going to shut off again. And then I'll be talking for like 5 minutes and not realizing nobody's hearing me. What's that, Chris? Tatis. These would be cool if they were signed. Not signed to me, they're just a waste of paper. Oh, and we got Ginter coming next week. My favorite box toppers to deal with. God, I hate those things. They're the worst. Ginter's so big, so oversized. Like, they barely even fit like a 6x10 envelope. Oh, it drives me nuts. What's up, Chris? I thought you were boycotting us tonight or something, man. Send me a check for the car. Okay, it's on its way, Chris. You got it, buddy. The funny part, I told you guys yesterday, a guy made an offer that was legit, and he was legit too. I mean, like, I saw the cards he sells. He definitely had it. But I was out running all day and didn't realize he made the offer. And then last night when I was getting the breaks together, I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, it's a solid offer. Maybe I'll take it. And then I was actually like deciding, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take this offer from this guy after I finished with the breaks, but he retracted it. I think he was pissed because it sat there all day. Kevin Smith, but whatever. Pete Alonso, all-star stitches for the Mets. For Douglas, like, I've dealt with people like that before. They get mad if you don't take their offer. Like, when they, and honestly, I didn't even see it for hours. I didn't even realize it was there. I was literally probably 20 minutes away from just accepting it and going, yeah, it's a fair offer. Why not move it on? And he retracted it. I was like, all right, maybe that's for the best. Clemens, Vladdy, and Chapman. Oh, I know. Hey, I know he's good for it. Just have to go to Minnesota to collect. I was just watching this video. I don't even know how I came across it, to be honest with you. Maybe a week or two ago, about this guy who had, what did he have? He had boxes of something. I forget what it was. Maybe Origins football or something like that. He did this whole video about getting scammed on eBay. And like, he said he bought them, and I don't think it was Origins football. It was some 2020 football product. I don't remember what it was, but he bought them for 300. He was reselling them, You know, especially now with that whole rookie class and everything, he was selling them at like 700 or 800 a box on eBay. And Kershaw, gold foil, Warren Spawn die cut, Shohei All Star, Nick Lodolo, and he was. I mean, it was an interesting video because he was like, so I had somebody come in and buy. Yeah, no, well, yeah, of course. That's why I haven't accepted any offer because of Monday. So basically, he said that somebody came on and bought 9 of his boxes of Origins or whatever it was. Stephen Kwan rookie, all individually, like 9 individual sales, but it was all to the same place. And he's like, I was worried this might be a scam. Oh shit, really? Like, come on, dude. And then he's like, so I called eBay and he did this whole thing. And I'm just thinking to myself the whole time, why didn't you just say no and cancel the sale? Like, why would you put yourself through all this nonsense of trying to get paid and this and that, where it was so it was so easy to tell it was a scam. Julio Ramos rookie, like, I don't get people sometimes. Adam Hazley to 2022 for the White Sox. For Ricky, like, that's when you just cancel the sale, you know? Oh, I know. When they come autographed, they're fine. It's the ones that aren't autographed I had the problem with, which is, you know, the other 8 million from the one that is autographed. When it's autographed, it's wonderful. It's all the other ones that suck. Let's see here. CJ Abrams, Jeremy Pena. J Rod. Suzuki. Kyle Isabel Rainbow. Raylan Bannon, rookie to 2022. For Jason. Shohei Black Gold, McClanahan, and Abrams 87. You know, the funny thing about people who like write these sob stories about why you have to sell them your card at half price. Like, I mean, people do it for $60 cards too all the time. I mean, I've sold thousands of singles. I've been doing that longer than I've been breaking, but Hunter Green, it obviously must work if people do it all the time. Like, somebody's like, yeah, sure, I'll give it to you for $10 less because you're a good guy. I don't know you, but Granky gold foil. But it must work or else people want to do it. Ramirez postseason, Musgrove, and Harper. Like, that's the part that gets me. I'm like, obviously it's work. You know, they're putting the time in because people have sold things to them cheaper before because they've done it. Like I always said, you know, you always see the, you know, remember the old, the king of, you know, wherever, Torkelson, that, you know, your $60 million is waiting in an account in the Congo somewhere. And I always think to myself, like, who would fall for this? But obviously people do, or else they wouldn't do it. You know, if some guy did that and nobody ever fall for it, he would go, all right, move on to the next scam. But obviously people do because they keep sending them out. All right. Ted Williams on the blue 87. For Ricky. And behind that, we got a gold foil Jose Azocar, rookie. And for the Pirates, orange foil Jose Quintana, 134 of 299 for Jason. That's why I'm always like scams, especially. Look, don't get me wrong. There's some very complicated scams out there that anybody can get taken in, but sometimes they're like so obvious, they're too obvious. I think like people just like, nah, somebody wouldn't be this brazen, you know. And then you get ripped off, and you're like, I knew that was a scam from the beginning. Why did I do that? Excuse me. So tomorrow night, Soccer Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Doing a couple soccer breaks tomorrow night. Not our first time. We've done bunches of soccer breaks. Not bunches, but we've done about a dozen or so in the past. But tomorrow night, we're going to have some MLS Chrome and World Cup. We're also going to have some update too. But if you're interested, you know, come grab some MLS Chrome or one of the countries in the World Cup. It'll be fun. Some of those World Cup cards can be worth some sick, crazy money. All right, Chris Paddock. And, for the sneaky Rockies hit, Colton Welker. That is numbered 6 of 25 on the Colton Welker red rookie auto. Very nice. 87 throwback. Not bad for a $6 team. There you go, Ricky. Nice on-card auto. The Water Boys. Yeah, Jason, you're having a night, bud. This break's agreeing with you so far, my friend. It's a nice Colton Welker, man. Congrats. The old sneaky Rockies hit. Bobby Witt, Generation Now rookie. Jose Altuve, Lewis, and Scherzer. The Water Boy, man. I haven't seen that in a while. His movies can be so one way or the other. Like he's made some of the funniest movies ever. He's also made some of the dumbest movies ever too. Happy Gilmore still has to be his best movie ever. That movie I can still watch. I've seen the movie 50 times. I can see it 50 more and I'll still laugh every time. Like that movie's so goofy, it's funny. I have this kind of fine line with movies. I love movies. I much prefer to watch movies, but I am a person who watches a movie more than once. I got no problem watching a movie multiple times. I know some people can't stand that. My wife's one of those people. She's like, nah, she'd be like, no, I saw that before. I'd be like, yeah, like 7 years ago. No, yeah, but I saw it. I don't want to see it again. But that's one of those movies, man. Whenever it's on, you got to watch it. Excuse me. Hunter Strickland. And for the A's, Reggie Jackson. Short print. Variation. Image. Variation parallel. For Ricky. There you go. Nice Reggie Jackson there. Bryson Stott, Generation Now rookie. Swanson, Thomas, and Givens. What's his name's like that too? The other guy from Saturday Night Live, who's me and my names. Oh, God, I can see his face. He's funny as hell, but sometimes his movies are just too over the top. You know, the guy from Step Brothers and Ricky Bobby and all those stupid movies. What the hell's his name? But the other night, Land of the Lost was on. one of his movies. I tried to watch it. I couldn't make it like 20 minutes in that movie. It was so dumb. I was like, I was like, God, this is so bad. Like, I can't believe people watch this movie. All right. Pache on the gold foil and for the Brew Crew, Kutch for Jackie Robinson. Farrell, thank you. Thank you. Will Farrell, that's it. Oh, God, I can't remember anything anymore, I swear. Telling you, man, I think my years are limited. My brain is just going on me anymore. Will Ferrell. He's another guy, man. Like he's made some movies. There's some of the funniest stuff you ever seen, and then he's made other movies where you just sit there and you're like, "This is so dumb, I can't even laugh at it." You know, like there's this like fine line. I don't think they quite get sometimes. Like what's his name, Sandler, with the movies he's been doing for Netflix. What he got an absurd amount of money. Like what was it, like a 10 movie deal? He got like 500 milli. There's a Bobby Bouchard card. Oh yeah, is there? He got like 400 or 500 million to do those 10 movies. Some of them are really good, and some of them are like, oh my God, I can't believe they paid for this. Like, but I mean, I guess on Netflix it doesn't matter. You get so many viewers. Like, what do they care? Although things have been kind of going downhill, I think, over there a little bit with their subscribership or whatever. But that's just because there's so many streaming services now. Streaming services are so out of freaking control. Like I can't even tell you how many streaming services I pay for a month, and I still pay a cable bill every month. Like it's because we're the TV generation. I couldn't live without TV. Door Rainbow. Whereas like my kid, he doesn't even need a TV. He could care less. Everything's on YouTube. That's what he watches. Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins, 260 of 499. Like my son's got like a 50-inch flat screen in his room. I can't ever think of a time I've ever seen it on other than playing Xbox. Like I can't ever think of a time I've walked in and seen him watching something on that TV. Like other than playing like Call of Duty or something like that. For Ricky. Suzuki Generation Now rookie. Ian Happ and Schwaba. You got a Rick Vaughn. That's awesome. That's another movie you got to watch anytime it's on. The old Major League. That movie's so great. It's about trading. Is it? Sandler's had such a strange career. Like, I mean, obviously he's hugely successful. Like he's done some movies lately. Like, but he's actually done quite a few serious movies in his career that have always been very good. Like that one recently where he was the jeweler in it. That was really good. Uncut Gems, I think it was called. Here's a Busta Posey for the Giants. And I mean, he's mainly known for comedy, but if you haven't seen or haven't taken the time to see some of his serious movies he's made over the years, they're all very good. But he's got the whole stable of guys he takes care of. Like I think he feels like he has to employ all them, the Rob Schneiders and all those guys. His the movie just had out recently was really good about the basketball. Hustle, I think it was called. He filmed it with a bunch of the Sixers, so that of course hit close to home. But the movie itself was really good. If you didn't get a chance to see it, it's on Netflix. Definitely worth a watch. About finding some kid, some faraway country who's a ball player and getting him into the league and so on and so forth. It's kind of like remember my wife and I were watching it, and like I said, it was a good movie. And I was like, "This is like that old Brendan Fraser movie." My wife's like, "What are you talking about?" I was trying to think of the name of it. The baseball one where he's the pitcher and he's like in Mexico or whatever. Like the same exact movie, just different premise. There's a nice Hunter Green rookie debut gold foil for Ricky. Yeah, Uncut Gems was a great movie, but what was the name of that movie? The Prospect or something. Wasn't it called The Prospect? I think it was called. Like 20 years ago. Nice Hunter Green rookie debut. And behind that, Major League Material Acuna to 199, 49 of 199. But it was like, and of course, because of the Philly connection, there was a ton of press around here. He shot part of it here, and a bunch of the Sixers were in it and stuff. And they were praising the movie, how good it was, and this and that. And like I said, it's a very good movie. It's worth watching. But I was like, it's a total ripoff of The Prospect. Like, it's the same exact movie. Down on his luck guy who's a scout who hasn't found anyone good in years. His job's on the line, and goes to some faraway nowhere country and finds the best basketball player ever. It was the same exact storyline. The one with Brendan Fraser was a little dumber though. The Scout. That was, thank you. The Scout, The Prospect, The Scout. That was it. With what's his name? Who was the other guy in it? Famous comedian from Defending Your Life. God, again, here's my memory again. I can see his face. I can't think of his name. Pujols, gold foil, Scherzer die cut, Ramirez All-Star, and Tatis. The Scout. Now I'm gonna want to watch that movie just because I've talked about it. I do that. I get it like in my head. I'm like, oh, now I gotta watch it. Albert Brooks, thank you. My God, man, I'm telling you. I really need to have a backup plan for when my brain goes entirely, for somebody to put me down. Because I'm telling you, I honestly am like afraid. I don't. This is a little off topic, but like I couldn't imagine getting like a locked in syndrome or something where you can't communicate, but you're still like completely aware of everything inside. Like sometimes I think my brain is going that way, and I'm like, man, somebody better know to just, hit me in the back of the head with a hammer if that happens to me. Kyle Brandish Rainbow. What a horrible thing to have happen. And for the Dodgers, Alberto to 499. For Brian G. There you go, buddy. It's a crazy fact that the Brewers have more wins than the Packers since the start. Is that true? That's crazy. Defending Your Life is one of the best movies ever made. Phenomenal film. Phenomenal. It's so good. Yeah, I don't know that it's underrated. I just don't think it's very well known, as well known as it could be. It's a favorite of mine too. Yes, do yourself a favor. If you've never seen the movie Defending Your Life, it's definitely worth a watch. You're sitting there and you go, I don't want to watch. Look up Defending Your Life. Totally worth it. From the '80s. It's a little like it'll look a little dated, but the story's not. It's great, and it's funny. Albert Brooks is hilarious. I think him as a scout for the Yankees was a little bit of a stretch for him in that role, but you know. The Brewers were done on the 5th. Yeah, dude, they suck, man. Packers, not good there. That's for sure. See, I get to pick on other teams when my team's good, which is very rare. So you got to just kind of go with it. This is the most of the time you get to pick on me when my team sucks. Tyler Anderson, Rainbow. Hey, another sneaky Rocky sit. Oh my God, look at the Rockies. Chris Bryant, home field advantage. Look at the buffalo on there and everything. Welcome to colorful Colorado. They should have a joint on here somewhere. Have some weed in there. Home field advantage, Chris Bryant. Ricky, there you go, bud. That's crazy. Remember out of Chronicles, what was that? Last week we hit a Bryant autograph for the Rockies. Again, a $6 team. Like, remember, like just a few years ago, like you'd kill a small child to get a hold of a Chris Bryant auto, and now Yeah, you can find him in Chronicles for $6. O'Neal Cruz, Black Gold rookie. Wander Franco, 87. So, what do they do out there? I mean, what's his name just signed an extension, right? Aaron Rodgers, but isn't he like miserable there? I mean, that's the way they make it seem to the rest of the world. I mean, he's a wackadoo anyway, right? Like he's not all there, that dude. Oh, I'm gonna watch. I want to see when does the United States play Wales? Isn't that coming up soon? Or does that happen already? That dude who beat us in the MLS finals. I love the World Cup. I really do, man. The World Cup is so much fun. If you've never really, if you're like one of these against soccer guys, I get it. But if you never really watched the World Cup, check it out because when it's like country against country, man, this stuff, it's like watching the Olympics. It's just fun. Those people get crazy. And this year we actually have a team in it, which is good, which is one. And they're actually supposed to be okay. Like, I don't think they're just going to get rolled the second they get in there, but I don't know if they're going to go very deep either. But Kyle Isabel gold foil, Derek Hill orange foil, 195 of 299. It is kind of interesting that they're having it in like the holiday season. I don't know why they decided to do that, but Detroit is Jason. Paragons of the postseason, Freddie Freeman. Do you live out in LA, Brian? Or are you just an LA fan? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 100 Green rookie. Yeah, my wife's all pissed because the Eagles are playing Monday night. They just played Thursday night. Like, there isn't even an Eagles game tomorrow. I'm like, oh, sorry. Reese McGuire. What do you want me to do about it? So watch someone else. Wow, man, the Rockies hits keep coming. Montero rookie to 2022. Orange County. Oh, you live in Seattle. Oh, wow. You would my son would want to talk to you. My son is like obsessed with Seattle and the Pacific Northwest. Cool, dude. Does it really rain as much there as people say it does? Is it really that bad? That's what I always bring up to my son. I'm like, it rains like 300 days out of the year there. You want to be involved in that? Yeah, I just don't want him to go to Seattle. He applied to University of Washington, and I think he just did it to kind of break my balls a little bit. But if he gets in, I'm not. I'm gonna have to do everything to talk him out of it. I'm like, look, you can move there once you finish college. More, it rains more. Shit. All right, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that. Next time he tries to start, I'm gonna go. You know this guy Brian in my breaks. He told me like, you know, how I tell you it rains there. Like he says it rains even more than you think. Like, so you're gonna be my backup bullet for trying to stop him. Like I said, I don't know that he would actually go for college, but I don't want to chance it either. Austin Nola, gold foil. Stroudsburg postseason, Contreras and Mountcastle. Oh, you teach at the Tacoma campus, really? Yeah, my son applied. He's that's so funny. Wow, he's talked about for a long time, but we're in Philadelphia, and my whole thing with him is like, dude, do you know the ramifications that go into going to school across the country? I mean, he's like super independent and stuff, and I'm sure he could do it himself. You know what I mean? But like, I'd like you at least close enough that you could drive home if you need to, like, and that ain't Washington, but I know it's a really good school. Um, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I think he's half doing it right now just to annoy me more than anything. Jesse Winker, Rainbow. What do you teach, Brian? Bryce Harper, Jackie Robinson Day for the Phils. It rained 13 and a half days. Really? Excuse me. Did it really? Crazy. Yeah, I think you have to be really either a very like positive person or really just grow up in that much rain to be able to handle it. Information technology. I know, man. You guys are a great school. Great school. You guys are a top school. There's no doubt about it. I don't think I mean, look, there's always reasons to get him someplace or not, but um, he hasn't had a tough time getting into school. That hasn't been an issue. Um, who knows though? Believe me, I would beg them to say no. I'd be I hope they don't accept him. That is the easiest answer to my whole issue. Just don't accept them and I'll be happy. But unfortunately, his grades and all this stuff is pretty up there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Worst comes to worst, I'll just bribe him. Miguel Franco Rainbow. This is what it would cost me if you go to school all the way across the country. So I'll give you the difference if you don't. Matt Olson for Atlanta to $299. 180 of 299. Yeah, no, Seattle's nice. I've been there a couple times. Not for any like severe length of time or anything like that, but I mean for a couple days or whatever. Seattle's really nice. But it's crazy, man. It's a small world, Like CJ Abrams generation now rookie. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. He wants to go to business school and he actually already got into Penn, so hopefully that's also his mother's alma mater, getting into Wharton at Penn is kind of a big deal. So hopefully we'll just keep him there and he'll at least be within a earshot. We'll see. Oh, I know. It's crazy. That's the other thing. Believe me, I saw. Believe me, that's all I've been looking at. It's like my son, he's applied to some weird school. Not weird, good schools, but just like all over the map. Some of them like, a few of them I'm like, why are you applying here? You know you're going to get in and you know you're not going to go there, but man, it's amazing the tuition between out of state and in state with schools. It really is. Like, Temple is like 48 grand or something like that. This is before room and board out of state, but in state's like 12. Although it's in a horrible, horrible place. That's the problem. Temple's a good school in a terrible place. Josh Lowe, rookie debut. Gary Sanchez to 2022. What do we got here? We got a little autograph action going here. Something. Johan Duran, rookie auto, number to 199. 152 of 199 for the Twinnies. Yeah, no, it is. It's a good program. I know it is. Like I said, my best case scenario is they just don't accept them. But like I was saying, all these schools, like everywhere you go, it's if you're out of state, you basically pay 3 times what in-staters do. It's like, why does anybody go to school out of state? Because we're not going to get a dime. I mean, we can afford to put them through college, but it's still a lot of money, no matter what. It's a lot of money, Excuse me. And Gary Sanchez, couple 20s hits there. For Anthony, Mackenzie Gore, Trout, and Vladdy. Clear my throat. All right, silver pack time. Good luck, everyone. Have him apply to one of the service academies. Yeah, that's true. I don't think he's built for that. It's not. I don't think he'd make it too long there, unfortunately. Story, Ramos, Green, and the Twins again. My oh myzy. Twins are on a roll. Joe Mauer, number 106 of 150. Well, hopefully we just get him to go to Penn. Like I said, he already got in. His mother went there, so we'll see. We'll see. It's his choice, though. I can't tell him. You know, I can only make loud suggestions. Suzuki, Witt, and Wander rookies. Nice little run of rookies there. All right, let's see. MJ Melendez, Alec Thomas, Jeets, and Edgar Martinez. Come on, man. Throw us an auto. Throw us a silver pack auto, man. Come on. Come on. All right, Reggie Jackson, Mike Piazza, Greg Maddux, and Alec Thomas, rookie for the D-backs to 150, 114 of 150. Corey Seager, Joe Morgan, Baez, and Glavin. Oh, man. All right, last pack. Ooh, is that orange? Let's see. Freddie Freeman, Sonny Gray, Bryce Harper, and Kevin Smith, rookie orange, I believe. Yep. 16 of 25 on the orange for the A's. All right, gentlemen and ladies, I thank you so much for joining us this evening. As I said, we'll be back tomorrow night with Soccer Sunday. Woo! And update. And we'll have some update. If you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. Please stay safe, stay healthy out there, and bear with me for a sec while I put a hit recap together. Man. All righty, guys. All right, guys, hit recap for 2022 Topps Update half jumbo case break number 49. 3 numbered parallels out of the silver packs. We had Kevin Smith to 25, Alec Thomas and Joe Mauer to 150. To 2022 and some gold foils kind of mixed in. Raylan Banyan, rookie to 2022. Hunter Green gold foil, rookie debut there. Montero to 2022. Sanchez 2022. Soto, Combo, Garanke, those are all 2022, and Adam Hazley. Numbered parallels and some other stuff. We got Jose Quintana to 299. Rivera postseason blue and Ted Williams 87 blue. Neither of those are numbered. We have the Reggie Jackson short print. Greens of Jesus Sanchez and Hanser Alberto to 499. Home field advantage of Chris Bryant for the Rockies. Derek Hill to 299. Matt Olson to 299. The Ted Williams image variation, and a very delicious Torkelson rookie to 99 on the vintage stock. That is a very cool card. Relics of Rizzo, Wander Franco, Pete Alonso, Bryce Harper, Acuna to 199, and Kutch. That one's not numbered also. And then autographs of John Hazley, Johan Duran to 199, and the Colton Welker to 25 for the Rockies. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Hit that like and subscribe on your way out the door, and have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye.